Is your dream to become one of the wealthiest people on the planet? One of the best ways to accomplish what you desire for any goal is to emulate the people who've already done it before you. This allows you to generate a deeper understanding of how they became that person who had the capacities to achieve that dream, so you're able to do it yourself with a twist towards your personality, of course. In this episode, we're going to be looking at the top 10 wealthiest people on the planet. I'll also be adding a link to each of them in the description box below, so you're able to learn more if you wish. My name is Jake Owens, and this is Millionaire Mindset Hub. Alright, let's get into it. 100,000 books. That's more books than anyone could read in a lifetime. But humans are funny creatures. They only purchase books which they think they would enjoy, or at the very least, on a subject that they need to learn. This in turn causes book retailers to only purchase the most demanded books on the market. If they're going to be putting books on the shelf, they might as well be the ones that sell, right? So what would you do if you wanted a specific book which your local book retailer didn't have before the internet? You'd have to go hunting to track it down by calling retailers across your city and hope that somebody actually had it. This wasn't an easy task at all. The internet first came to the consumer marketplace in the early 90s, and in that time, a young 30-year-old entrepreneur saw an opportunity. That opportunity he saw was to give consumers access to every book ever published across the world. Suddenly, the world's knowledge, theories, and stories were at the fingertips of the consumer. It could have never been done before the internet came to the marketplace. If you tried, you'd be out of money before you even opened the store doors, as you'd be spending millions to build a large enough space to hold them all. But because of the creation of the internet, no longer did people need to rely on book retailers. Now the consumer was able to purchase any book ever written by having an online middleman between the retailer and the consumer. And the consumer market loved it. How do we prove that? Because this company has made a man the most wealthy person on the planet. In 1994, Jeff Bezos launched Amazon to bring unlimited books to the e-commerce marketplace. Granted, it was not only books that made him number one on the most wealthy list. Amazon did expand from its original vision to include a seemingly unlimited variety of products outside of the book space. But this business and others have made Jeff the most wealthy person in the world. He is now worth over $130.5 billion and owns Amazon, Blue Origin, Whole Foods, and The Washington Post. How dull would it be if you opened your computer but the screen stayed blank? That $1,765 laptop would basically be an overpriced electronic typewriter that didn't write. The hardware behind the computers we use is vitally important to the device itself. It's what actually makes the computer go. Without the hardware, you have nothing. But with the hardware, you only have half of the solution. Nobody uses computers for the hardware. What we use computers for is what they are able to do for us. They make our lives easier, simpler, and give us the ability to expand our potential to almost unlimited possibilities. But in order for computers to accomplish what they do, they require well-written and designed software. Suddenly, with good hardware and good software combined, the sky is the limit when it comes to what you're able to accomplish. In 1975, two guys, one called Bill Gates and the other called Paul Allen, founded a company called Microsoft to develop software for the consumer and business markets. Their software has since been embedded into the majority of computers, making Bill Gates the second most wealthy person in the world. He is worth over $92.2 billion and owns Microsoft and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Most people want to make money, and a lot of people are interested in investing. But the world of finance is increasingly complicated and expensive. There's terminology to learn, which equates to essentially another language. There's the decision of what kind of investments to make, and further, who or what to invest in inside of the category you've chosen. And on top of that, you need to be able to afford the investments, which are becoming more and more expensive. Time is one of the things in life people don't seem to have enough of. Because of this, a lot of people aren't able to or just don't want to put in the effort to learn the complexities of financial literacy, which either turns their investments into losses or, on the other hand, they never invest at all and lose out on the possibility of better returns than they could get anywhere else. So, what if you could invest your money inside of a company that does it for you? This, in theory, allows you to compound your money without having to spend the hours learning the intricacies of financial literacy. Berkshire Hathaway was the opportunity Warren Buffett took to bring this valuable service to the community. Building it into what it is today, he has become the third wealthiest person in the world, worth over $91.3 billion, and owns Berkshire Hathaway and the Warren Buffett Foundation. Emulation is one of the keys to success. By doing this, you integrate the traits of the people you admire into your own character. This allows you to bring the best qualities of them inside of you. We've just discussed the 3 wealthiest people in the world. Embracing one or a multitude of them would be a great way to start your journey to success, however you've defined that for yourself. I've left links for more information for each of these people in the description box below, but if none of these people connect for you, don't worry, we'll be covering many more successful people in the future. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. In the next episode, we're going to be looking at the other 7 people in the top 10 wealthiest people in the world list. My name is Jake Owens, and this is Millionaire Mindset Hub. Alright, see you in the next video. Cheers.